lower, to the side, lower, to the side, lower, to the side. Head to the front, chin down, back up, down, back up, down, back up, down, back up. Shoulders up to your ears, release, lift, release, lift, release, lift, release. Now bring them forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back. Side bends, reach, back up, other side, and up, side, and up, side, and up, side, and up, side, and up. Take your arms up, melt the shoulders, hips facing forwards, twist your upper body to the side, to the middle, other side, to the middle, side, to the middle, side, to the middle, side, to the middle, side, to the middle. Arms down, lift up your right knee, take it out to the side, in and lower, change lift, side, in and lower, change lift, side, in and lower, change lift, side, in and lower. Hands on your thighs now, knees soft, shoulders forward, start rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. I want you to feel each vertebrae moving on your way down. Take it down as far as you're comfortable and hold it. And now slowly come back up. And take your arms out in front. And now stretch up high as you can onto your toes. Come back down, arms on your thighs, and roll. Hold it. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down, arms on your thighs, and roll. Hold it. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down. Arms on your thighs. One more time. Roll down. Hold it. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down. Arms by your sides. Right. We're going to do our yoga one, balancing. Okay. Because I did this and I was really bad. So it's the one where we slide the foot up the knee. And then we're going to have the arms above the head, okay, with hands together. And you've got to hold it. If I put my stopwatch out, and then I can see what the seconds are, you see. Right. No, we haven't. Next year we'll do start challenges again. Right, so remember, engage your core first. You choose which leg you want to start on. Okay, so slide the other foot. Now the knee should be facing the side, but obviously depends on what you can do. So once that's in position, focus on a spot, get your hands, prayer hands, take them above your head, and then hold it. Got a glance down at what the time is. The idea is we're going to try and hold it for 30 seconds, okay? Make sure you're breathing. Okay, slowly down. Wow, that was quite impressive actually. It seemed like there wasn't a lot of movement going on. Okay, let's do the same with the other leg. I did my good leg first. Right, engage your core, slide the foot up to the knee. Hands together, take them up. Hold. Okay, arms down and legs down. Very nice. Wow, that was actually much better than I thought. So there's been some balance things going right. So I hope online you did as well, because I can only see bits of you. Right, I'm just going to move this a bit. It's prone time. So don't forget, if you can't cope with the prone, go onto your hands and knees. Okay, so engage your core, slowly down, touch the toes, crawl forwards. Hands underneath shoulders. Drop the knees if you need to. Breathe. Okay, soften the knees and without wiggling from side to side, slowly, by coming back up, slowly up to standing. Right, next one is a crab. Okay, so obviously crabs go to the side. So when I say step, your right hand and your right foot are going to step to the side. And you're going to bring your left ones in. Okay, so we're going to go 3 to the right, 3 to the left. Okay, you can do it on your knees as well. Engage your core and down we go. We can do this. Okay, touch the floor, crawl forwards. If you want to be on one side of your mat, then just move to one side of your mat. Okay, make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. They only have to be small steps. So we're stepping to the right. So right hand, right foot, step. Bring the left in. Yes, same time, please. Step to the right. Left in. No, you don't jump. It's not jumping. Yes, you can. Step. It's a step. It's not a jump. And in. No. Right, we're going back. So left, step. Bring the right in. Step to the left. Bring the right in. Step to the left. Bring the right in. Soften the knees and slowly. You're coming up. Slowly up the body. What do you mean by jumping? I don't even understand. Show me. Yeah. Yeah, arm and a leg. Yeah. We're doing it again. Yeah, we are. Look. So from this position, step in, step in, step in. Okay? And then back. Oh, small steps, please, Sal. Small steps. Right. Engage your core and let's try it again. Slowly down. Touch. Crawl. If you want to be on the side of your mat, do so. Small steps. Are you ready? Right hand and foot. Step. Left. In. Right. Out. Left. In. Right. Out. Left. In. We're going back. Left. Out. Right. In. Left. Out. Right. In. Left. Out. Right. In. Drop your knees down and stretch back. You see, you have to get that right because next week we're doing the bear crawl. We don't do things like that. Right. Now we can go onto our backs. Have a lie down. Right, feet together, toes out, heels in line with the toes. Push your back into the mat. Arch up, find neutral, engage your core. Take your right leg up into the tabletop. Left leg, lift. Just hold it first. Make sure the shoulders are melting. Okay, we're going to take the right heel down to the floor. Now don't bend the leg anymore. So it should be out and in. So you're moving from the hip flexor, left, down, and up. Right, down, remember on the out breath, and up. Left, down, and up. Right, down, and up. Left, down, and up. Lower your right to the floor. Lower your left down. Okay, we're going to do a double. If you're not happy with double, do the same as we've just done. Okay, ready? Right leg up into the tabletop. Left leg lift. Now working from the hip flexors, both down and up. Keep the control. And again, lower. And lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. lift. Lower your right to the floor. Lower your left down. Bring your knees in. Okay, onto your side. We're coming back to that shortly. Onto your side, facing this way, because otherwise you might look at each other. And lengthen out as long as you can. You want your top hip on top of your bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Take both legs off the floor. Okay, top knee into chest. And back. Bit more balance. In. High as you can. And back. In. 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 And back. Last two. In. And back. In. And back. Top onto bottom. Relax your legs down. Now you may roll onto your other side. Again, lengthen as long as you can. Top hip onto bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Take both legs off the floor and top knee into chest. And back. In. 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 And back. Two more. In. And back. In. And back. Top onto bottom. Relax your legs down. Now I can roll onto your back again. Okay, this time you want your left leg out straight and your right knee bent. Arms by your sides and melt your shoulders. Neutral spine, engage your core. Okay, so forget the left, we're just working the right. I want you to drop your right knee down to the side, as far as it will go. Just hold it there first. Okay, now from here, we're going to be lifting the foot off the floor, not yet, and bringing in an arc, bringing the knee into the chest. Okay, so off we go. So lift it, ground into an arc shape into your chest. Okay, from here, you're going to drop your foot back down to the floor. So it's like a quarter arc. Drop your knee out to the side, slow control. Okay, now lift the leg, arc round into the chest, foot back down. Again, drop it down to the side, lift it, draw the arc into the chest, foot back down. Drop it down to the side, lift the leg, draw the arc into the chest, and take it back down. Drop it down to the side, lift the leg, take the arc into the chest, drop the foot back down. One more. Okay, drop the knee down to the side, lift the leg, draw the arc into the chest, foot back down. Now slide that leg back out and slide the other one in. Make sure your core is still engaged. Now drop the left one out to the side. It may not go out as far, it may go further. Lift the leg, draw the arc into the chest, and take the foot back down. Drop it down to the side, lift the leg, draw the arc into the chest, drop it back. Out to the side, lift it, draw the arc into the chest, take the leg back down. Drop it to the side, lift it, draw the arc into the chest, take the foot back down. Drop the knee down, lift the leg, draw the arc into the chest, foot back down. One more. Knee out to the side, lift off the floor, draw the arc into the chest, take the foot down, slide the leg out. Okay, so now we're in position to do our roll downs. So this evening you can do them whichever way you want, okay? You can have your arms across your chest, you can have your hands on your thighs, you can use your bar, you can use your ball. Okay, engage your core, keep your chin off your chest, and then in your own time, off you go. Just keep the control. Oh, that was pretty good tonight. Yes. So you can stretch forward if you want to. Remember your breathing after last week. So you're moving on the out breath. Okay, next time you lay down, you may stay there. Good. Right, we're doing the same exercises we did on Saturday morning now, but slowly because it's Pilates style. Okay, so bend your knees first. Now I want you to take your hands and place them either side of your ears and take them wide. So at the moment they're resting on the floor. That's how wide they need to be. Okay, now you're going to take your right leg up into the tabletop, left leg lift. Now take your head and shoulders off the floor. Okay, now we are going to bring the left knee in and touch the right elbow to it. Okay, don't do anything with the other leg yet. Now bring it back to center. Do the same with the other one. Just bring the right in, touch it, take it back. And again, right to left. Keep the other leg where it is. Don't take it out yet. Take it back in. Left elbow to right knee. Back in. Now drop your head down. Take your right leg lower and your left leg lower. Keep your arms where they are. So this time when the knee comes into the elbow, the other leg is going to go out straight. Okay? We're doing it exactly the same way. So take your right leg up into the tabletop, left leg lift. Head and shoulders up. Okay, so when the right knee comes in, the left leg's going out. So right leg in, touch. Okay, now back into the tabletop each time. That's the important thing. And change. Good. Back into the tabletop. And change. If your neck starts hurting, please just go put your head down. Back to the tabletop. Change. Back to the tabletop. Make sure your hands are up, not behind your head. Change. Because you pull your neck muscles. Back to the tabletop. Change. Back to the tabletop. Lower your head, lower your right, lower your left. Take your arms away and bring your knees in to your chest. Good. Okay, from here you can sit up If you've got your ball, grab it. If you want something a bit harder and you've got a water bottle, use that. Yes, that's why I said to you that if it starts hurting, you must come down, because when your core gets tired, it automatically comes up into your neck, and that's not good. Your neck should never, ever hurt. Everything should be coming from here. Breathing class last week, Nikki. But yeah, you're breathing out. Every time you do a movement, you're breathing out. That's what you've got to remember. Right. So I'm going to use my bottle. If you want to use your ball, you can do so. It's just, it weighs a little bit more. So just be careful with this one. In fact, what I would do is put the ball behind you and pretend if you haven't got anything else. Okay. So we're going to be doing the one where we just go from side to side. Okay. Now you've got to know your backs. If your back is not great, you keep your heels on the floor. Okay. If they're really good, then you can take your feet off. All right. But it really puts a lot of pressure onto your lower back. So it depends how good your core is as well. Okay. But you've got to keep your chin off your chest, because I don't want you pulling your neck muscles. So first of all, sit up nice and tall, melt the shoulders, engage your core. Okay. Now back, tilt and lower. Now, when you're in that right position, if you want to, you lift your legs off the floor. It's entirely up to you. Okay. Now take the ball away you've got to the right, to the floor, and out to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, back to center, feet down, come back up, have a rest. Yeah, was that okay? No one had any back issues? Good, that means we can do it again, you see. No, because your alignment's out then. We need that nice alignment for everything to work properly. Okay, are you ready? Sit up nice and tall again, melt the shoulders, chin off chest, engage your core. Back, tilt, lower. If you want to, feet off the floor. Ready? To the right, to the left, 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 to the center, feet down, come back up and rest. Well done. Plank time. So if I said it quickly. Go on, Nikki, go on, please do. Do you not like planks, Nikki? Oh, that's all right then. Right. We can get serious planking because Nikki likes planking. She's got other things to do, so she doesn't have to worry. Rosemary, I know you love planking. No. All right, I'll be nice tonight in that case. We'll do 3 60 seconds, and that's it. Okay. Oh, could at least have a little bit of a response, a little bit of wow, you're being kind. Thank you. Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Come up onto your knees. Tilt your pelvis. Core should be engaged. If you're lifting, please lift. Lengthen your body. Melt your shoulders. Nice, deep breathing. Just keep hold. So I just want to close the door. 5 seconds to go. And relax down. Have a stretch. Stretch back if you want to. That's nice, that is. And then into the child's pose if you would like to. Stretch your arms. Right, ready for number 2. Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Come up onto your knees. Tilt your pelvis. Of course, you'll be engaged. If you're lifting, please lift. Lengthen, melt the shoulders. Nice deep breathing. Ten seconds to go. Knees down and relax. Another stretch. And stretch back. Good. We've got one more to do. Get ready. Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Come up onto your knees. Tilt your pelvis. Core's now engaged. Lift if you're lifting. Lengthen. Melt the shoulders. Nice deep breathing. Ten seconds to go. Knees down and relax. One more stretch. And stretch back. Good. Okay. I want you on your side again now. facing this way, obviously. And then you're bending your knees. Okay, so you're lengthening the rest of you, but bent knees. Make sure your top hip is still on top of your bottom hip. Then you've got neutral spine and your core is engaged. Now I want you to keep your feet together. You're just lifting the top knee, okay, without taking the top hip off the bottom hip. So don't turn. On the out breath, this is, so neutral spine, core engaged, top knee, lift. And lower. Control on the way back down as well. Lift. And lower. 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 Relax your legs down. Good. Now can roll onto your other side. And lengthen out the top half. Bend the knees. Top hip onto bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Okay, on the out breath, top knee, lift. And lower. 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 Last two. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. And relax. Whew. Right, up onto your hands and knees. We need to do some more balance. So you want your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And now arch your back up to the ceiling, high as you can. Relax everything down to the floor. Find neutral. Engage your core. Okay, so we're doing opposite arm, opposite leg, Superman. But when the leg and the arm are out, I'm going to get you to touch down with the foot and the hand back up before you bring it back in. Okay, so it's out, touch, up, in, slowly. Okay, so ready, opposite arm, opposite leg, slowly lift and lengthen. Hold it. Now touch down, back up, and slowly back in. Keep your torso as still as you can. Change, lift, slowly lengthen. Touch down, up, and slowly back in. Change, lift, lengthen. Touch down, up, and slowly back in. Change, lift, lengthen. Touch down, up, slowly back in. Change, lift, slowly lengthen. Touch down, up, and slowly back in. Change, lift, lengthen. Touch down, up, and slowly in. Change, lift, lengthen. Touch down, up, and slowly in. Change, lift, lengthen. Touch down, back up, slowly back in. Arms out and stretch back. Good, we've got one more before we stretch. So onto your backs, make sure you've got your band and everything handy for stretching so you don't have to grab hold of them. So you want your knees bent, arms by your sides. Start off with your feet together, take your toes out, heels in line with the toes. Push your back into the mat, arch up, find neutral, engage your core. Okay, bridge, imprint, activate the glutes and vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly up, high as you can, hold it at the top. And slowly down. Really concentrate on working each vertebrae till you get back down. Then you can relax everything off. Imprint, activate the glutes and lift. Hold it, slowly down. Remember, each time you need to take a breath in, stop, only move on the out breath. Relax at the bottom. Imprint, activate, and roll. Again, hold it at the top, slowly down. And relax. One more. Imprint, activate, and roll. Hold it. Slowly down. And relax. Bring your knees into your chest and hold. Okay, take one foot down to the floor. If you're using your band, place it over your foot. Straighten the leg up to the ceiling, straight as you can. Bring it in towards you. If you want a stronger stretch, drop your toes down towards you and hold it. Okay, release that now and place that foot onto the other knee. Take it nice and wide. Either lift the one that's on the floor or push down with the palm of the hand on the inside of the knee. Okay, release that down. Bring the other knee in. Straighten the leg again up to the ceiling, straight as you can first, then bring it in towards you. Drop your toes down if you wish to have a stronger stretch. Okay, release that foot onto knee again. Take it nice and wide. Either lift the one that's on the floor or push down with the palm of the hand on the inside of the knee. Okay, release that down. Take your legs out straight, arms above your head. Get as much distance as you can between your fingers and your toes. Now bring your arms in, either on your abdominals or by your sides. We'll do some thoracic breathing, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. As you breathe in, push out your abdominals to get as much air from as low down in your diaphragm as you can. As you breathe out, pull in your abdominals to expel as much air as you can on each breath. When you finish the breath you're on, slowly come up to seated position. Legs out straight, toes in. If you can touch your toes, please do. Okay, release. And now you can bend your knees, hands behind you. Come forwards. Straighten the legs. And then slowly climb up the body. 2. Well done. Good work this evening. Thank you all for coming.